I was just at the borderline of beginning to have problems because of my weight. I already had high blood pressure, right? But diabetes was around the corner. And when he decided to do it, I thought, I'm going to also. And it's very much better for us because we work together. You know, I prepare what we need and we both eat that and that's it. And so we don't have the salted things in the house anymore and that kind of thing. But I have been most impressed with him. We went to his urologist and the nurse said, Mr. Lewis, 1 month ago, you weighed 18 pounds more than you do now. And I said, see that, see that, see that? And she said, now, are you sick? And he said, no, I'm working on it. But also his insulin, he was on 100 units a day. That's a high amount. And now he's on 20. Now, Dr. Sprung has already given me authorization to go off my blood pressure medicine totally. I've been off of it for 2 weeks, and my blood pressure has really done well. My next thing is I'm going to go off that fenofibrate that I take for triglycerides, and we're going to see. And I'm going to go see my primary care physician next Thursday, a week from this Thursday. And I'm just waiting for him to ask me what's been going on, so I'm tickled.
You've gotten off 2 blood pressure
That's
medicines.
right, both of them.
And your blood pressure is still normal now.
Yes.
So that is really a very big accomplishment. And how much weight have you lost?
About 13 to 14.
And how do you feel?
I feel much better. I am tickled with myself. You know, whether I have more energy or not, I have a good outlook. And I want to do this, you know? So I'm delighted to be losing instead of going the other way.
Well, for the past, I'd say 2.5 to 3 years, my insulin intake that I required has kept going up and up and up. I mean, I used to take an insulin shot after I had a meal, and I used to take anywhere from 12 to 14 units of insulin after a meal. And when I started here on a diet, I don't take any more bolus shots at all. I just use my insulin pump, and and I've got it programmed where it just administers 0.8 of a unit per hour, you know, around the clock, 24 hours. So I'm taking a little bit less than 20 units a day on the insulin. And that occurred the first to second week that I started the diet. And I'm ecstatic about, you know, just that alone. And then you took me off the Diavan that had the water pill included, and I'm doing well with the blood pressure.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, and hopefully we can cut down some of the blood pressure medication.
How about you having some reflux also? Heartburn, indigestion
Yeah.
in the beginning?
Yeah, I had that in the beginning, and I took my medication every day, as I still do now. But since I've been on the diet, I haven't had any flare-ups at all. It used to be in the morning. I'm a computeraholic. When I get up in the morning, before I get down to breakfast, I'll get on my computer. And it used to be when I was on the computer for about an hour, all of a sudden I had heartburn. And I'd have to take a couple Tums. I'd take a couple Tums before I went down, ate my breakfast, took my medication. Now, I don't have any sign of heartburn whatsoever. It's fantastic.